Alright guys, welcome to the Crypto Geek. Now, the reason why I'm even talking so fast right now and why I'm excited, hyped about this specific cryptocurrency is because it is going to make so much people millionaires. It is the generation that's going to probably outbeat Bitcoin in the future. Now, we're looking at XRP, also known as Ripple. Cryptocurrency wise, this is considered XRP. Ripple is like the main company that hosts XRP. Now guys, we are going to jump into this specific cryptocurrency right now. So why XRP? What's unique? What is it? And why am I really excited and I'm hyping everybody up for it? Let's have a look at XRP here. Now, if we go back all the way to XRP's past, which we can actually go ahead here and look at the Yahoo, because this is where it's going to show us a lot of things. We're going to look at the charts right here. So again, this is actually a bit delayed, but let's look at, the past. So I'm going to look at the past 2 years. So obviously XRP here is not a brand new cryptocurrency, but guys, we are going to see what happened. So the start of XRP obviously started off as a normal cryptocurrency. It did have an increase here, and then on this day, you're talking December 2017, it's seen a massive spike, bringing the stock all the way up to $3.37. Now, why did it crash after that? Well, there was a big problem. Now, XRP is a stock here that wasn't really meant to be a cryptocurrency, unlike many others. It is actually a company or a cryptocurrency that is used in a form kind of like a bridge currency type idea. So, I'm going to give you guys an example. Normally, let's say you want to go ahead and transfer money from one bank to another, or you want to transfer it from one friend to another. So what would happen is you would send it to the bank, and now the bank needs at least 2 to 3 days to get the money before it can send it to your buddy or your family member. Now what do? They instead take their own personal money and send it to the other person, and that way it gets there in a faster period of time. But in exchange, they have to charge you more fees. And what is happening right now is a revolutionization of this whole sector. XRP has given them the ability to make a transaction where they do not need to hold any money anymore and can transfer it within 3 seconds at less than 0.001 cents a transaction. So it is just mind-blowing, and this is the uniqueness of XRP. Now, around this time is when the SEC decided that they were going to sue it. Now, why did they try and sue it? Well, they claimed that XRP was a security, which it is not, and it is a cryptocurrency. But they ended up doing that, and so we actually seen the decline of XRP to like mind-blowing numbers, and we're talking 20 cents. It even hit 16 cents. Like, this is crazy, guys. And of course, this was in 2020. Now, when did we start to see another increase? Well, you guys can see here on the December of 2020, right before 2021, XRP seen an increase of a significant amount, and this is 40 cents. Now, it obviously rose it up to 60 cents. And then obviously we see a decline here. There was a lot of things that happened here. I don't want to explain it because otherwise we're going to need a lot more time. But I will definitely, if you guys would like, comment that down below and we will go into more detail. What we see here right now is some crazy things happening. Obviously, recently the SEC came out and there was a hearing, and XRP turned out to basically win the hearing, where the judge said, we're going to grant you claims into looking into Bitcoin and Ethereum, which follow the exact same pattern as XRP. So the only way you can really claim XRP as a security is if you also claim Ethereum and Bitcoin. And if you were to even talk about those in general, people are going to ask, why have you decided to come years later to now declare Bitcoin as a security? And obviously the amount of economic impact actually calling Bitcoin a security would make is not worth it. Now guys, the best part about XRP is its underrated value, and this was all because of the lawsuit. So if you buy in now, you have the potential to make it in on this peak. Now, why did this peak appear? Well, XRP, again, the only problem with XRP was the SEC lawsuit. It had hit its all-time high and it was on a peak as well. Like, I'll show you guys the peak that it actually did. Here is the peak that it did. It was on a crazy up peak right here, and it was just blowing up until the SEC came out and sued on, where then they seen a decline. Now, as they win the SEC lawsuit, you're going to see another increase, and it's going to keep on going up and up and up. And as we start to see XRP getting into banks, because they already are pushing themselves out there, because they know that XRP is not a security. And if it's not a security, then it will be able to take the role that it's supposed to play. Now, let's go into price predictions, because I know a lot of people are going to be wondering about this. What do we predict XRP's price in the next week or two, and then we'll go into the next month and possibly the next few years. In the week or two, we're going to see XRP at around the $2.10 range. This is what I think is most likely going to happen. It has already hit, again, almost $1.50. $2.10, I think, in like a week is a very, very, very reasonable number. And it's not just me. Many other XRP analysis people have agreed to the same idea. $2.10 is the goal here. Now, in the few months, hopefully we can get a settlement for XRP. If not, then we'll have to wait, and then we'll have to, I guess, they're going to win, right? 99.999% chance they're going to win, but it's going to take time if they're not going to settle. So I think, though, the SEC is going to end up settling with XRP, and so we'll be able to see that probably in the next few months. And once that happens, expect XRP to fly all the way to 12 to 15 USD, obviously, and this is where it's going to mark a point there. Now, once it hits 12 to 15, you're going to get a lot of sells, which are probably going to bring it back to $8, but then you're going to see a lot of increases as the Coinbase listing comes back up, as all of the listings, because they are currently delisted because of the SEC lawsuit, you're going to see a lot more listings coming up, and this is going to pump up the price to probably $20. So we're starting to see very, very reasonable numbers here. And remember, this isn't with any listings. Nobody has listed it yet. And we are already seeing a 200% increase plus. So we are talking about very reasonable numbers. Now, where do we see it in the next year or so? XRP is most likely going to be around $35 to $50. Now, it really depends based on what things happen. There are so many agreements, so many contracts that are put on hold right now because of the SEC lawsuit. But we shall see all of that happen and get resolved and everything come back to normal in a year. So we're talking 35 to 50, shifting closer to more of the 45 to 50 range. And this is because if they do everything, because they already have an Africa deal planned, they are already going to integrate XRP into a Visa company that they partially own already 40% of. If we see all of these integrations start to occur, not only is the physical impact from putting it in a Visa company, because more people are using it, going to raise up the value, but people are also going to invest in it a lot more, which is going to automatically raise the value as well. So we're talking $50 range in the next year or so. And if we were to look at it 5 years down the line, I definitely think XRP will hit $1,000. Now, where am I getting these numbers from? Well, we're going to look at this very quickly. Ethereum is a well-known stock. Now, I think most of you guys know it, and it is currently at $2,100 right here. And we're going to look at the charts. Alright, let's have a quick look at the dates right here. So, basically, let's look at where XRP is currently priced at. So, we're going to say $1.30. So, in 2016, Ethereum was at $1.30. And remember, it wasn't getting the peaks that XRP is getting right at the moment, and the whole thing, again, it was at $3.10 where it was spiking up until the SEC came through. Now, that's in 2016. Now, let's go forward to a year. So, a year from now, where we're talking, it's going to, let's go 2016, 10. Okay, so we're talking around, let's find you guys, around here. Now, again, this is going to vary because I'm guessing in around a year or so, we're going to hit the $50 mark. And you got to understand that the hype is very different, and the amount of integration that XRP is going to go into is significantly higher than what Ethereum was going to go into at the start. Now, Ethereum was at $10 around the same time a year after. Let's go back and let's go into 2017 now, where we start to see some increases. So 2017 here, you'll see, if you were to look at the exact same style, you're going to consider yourself around this time. So basically, 2 years after, Ethereum was at $251. That's only 2 years after. And 3 years after, let's go back forward into 2018. 2018, and these are like, we're saying early 2018 right here, XRP peaked at over $1,000, $1,366. This is 3 years. And then we look at it, obviously it went down after that into the $100 range 5 years later, but we're talking big numbers. We're talking it's gonna hit it, boys. And again, XRP is a very different in terms of how much is gonna grow and its potential because of its price and because of its uniqueness. But even then, like 5 years after, you're talking 2020, right? So 2020, if we look at the same style, look at where it's at. Look, let's just quickly. This is 2021, right? This is 2021, right? Let's keep on going. Let's go into 2020. This is where we're talking. It was at $975. Again, very significant numbers that we're talking about. And these are not unreasonable numbers. $975 in 2020, which is exactly 5 years later. This is not unreasonable. These are numbers that we're getting out of, number one, trends. Number two, the possibility of XRP's growth and the XRP's integration with things that are going to raise its value without people. Buying into it is going to raise its value. Now, I'm not a financial advisor, so take this in consideration, do your own research, but I definitely see XRP leading as almost the number one in the next few years. Of course, it's going to take a lot of time for it to beat Bitcoin, but one day it will definitely beat Bitcoin, and we don't want it. If you buy in right now at $1.50, you don't need it to go ahead and get to $70,000. We don't even need that, or $60,000. We just need a few hundred or a few thousand, and there you go. So understand that, guys. Look into XRP, do your own research, have a look at the lawsuit, what's going on. So many people, even BitBoy, one of the biggest cryptocurrency YouTuber in the market, is rooting for XRP and is going to consider it as if they won already. By the way he talks is what he meant. So understand that, guys. Like the video, subscribe to my channel. I'm going to be posting a lot more XRP. XRP is going to be the content that I focus on this channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.